I can't hold my smile back, guys. Yeah, dang. They shot 0.3 inches. Man, look at this right. Look at this right here. That's right. That's right. And I went down there and I measured it with the calipers. 0.2. We'll call it a quarter inch. It's a little bit smaller than a quarter inch, guys, but I don't care. I do not care. We beat Christensen Arms. We shot a better group than they did, and supposedly, from what I understand, they shoot out of a vise, and we beat the vise. All right, guys, we're in a bit of a hurry. The sun's setting. Been working all day. I'm covered in sawdust, covered in insulation. Well, we got to get ahead of range. We got to set our zero. We got to get information. We got to get data, because I'm going long range shooting with this rifle Friday, in just like 3 days. So we got to get this information. So we got a fresh target put up here from Gun Connection. No bullet holes. Let's turn this camera on. We're rolling. Good thing is I don't think it's going to overheat right now, because it's cooling off. I just had to get some stuff done in the new media room, which we'll talk about in another video. But we have the Christensen Arms Ridgeline 7 PRC back on the range today, collecting data, looking for consistency and collecting data. But let's go up range so we can talk more about it. All right, guys, this right here, like I said, this is a Christensen Arms 7 PRC. Is a Ridgeline. We have a Vortex on top. Man, you guys know I like Vortex, man. I cannot say enough about Vortex, but this is the Vortex Viper 5-25, and this thing has been phenomenal. On the front of this rifle, we do have a GSL technology suppressor, and it's pretty cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. I really do like it. But regardless, guys, I think we did some, I just the knobs here a little bit. I think we have our zero set, but we're going to shoot some bullets downrange anyways, just to double check it. We're also going to set up a chronograph about 10 feet out. That way we don't have any, we had some errors from the chronograph before, and I think it's because of just stuff coming out of the barrel, just interfering with it. So we're going to move it 10 feet out in front of the barrel. Hopefully we get everything lined up and we don't hit the thing. Let's hope. But yeah, we gotta collect some data because we got some information to get. But anyways, it's hot, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hot. I'm not sure why that thing's still running. Let me turn it off. Let me get a few things going so we can get started. I'm gonna start off with an apology. I filmed this entire video outside. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I am missing a lot of footage. I'm gonna blame the heat. But there's a clip in there where you can hear something in the background. It is a fan. I had a fan going, I had a barrel chiller, I had a cooler for my cameras. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What I'll say is this, is I do have the important part on camera, which is good, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. All the footage of me shooting this gun is gone. I don't know. But regardless, the show must go on. So we're gonna fill in some of these blanks. So first off, like we said in the video, we're taking this gun, we're getting some data on it, we're collecting data, trying to get the feet per second on the bullet speed, because we gotta plug it into our app. And then we're also trying to set our zero, and it is what it is. We were a little bit off on the first 3 rounds, but here you go. I know. The gun shot phenomenal. Okay, now I'll be honest. I'm sorry I don't have anything else to show you, because once I shot that group of 3, I turned the camera off downrange because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now I set my zero, and I was like, we're not going to bore you guys with that. But here's what I'm going to tell you. This gun right here, this Christensen Arms 7 PRC. Now, real quick, what I'm going to mention, I always forget to mention it in my videos, but this is a Timney trigger. It is a Timney trigger, and man, it is, it's phenomenal, man. It is phenomenal, and no doubt it actually adds to our accuracy on this gun. But what I will say, we did shoot a point. I know the camera shows it 0.241. It was actually 0.246, I believe. Doesn't really matter. Just shy of a 1/4 inch. But we're going to call it a 1/4 inch group. It was a very phenomenal group that we shot, and I have not duplicated that group. Now, I haven't exactly tried from this day. What I will tell you is this, is that regardless of the group of threes I shoot on this thing, they have been sub MOA. Sub MOA. The biggest group, well, I believe, was I think from that last video was like 0.8 inches or so, roughly. Now, granted, that was the biggest group we shot. I think for the most part, they've been sub 3/4 of an inch to, as you see here, a 1/4 inch group. But for the most part, between we'll say about a 1/2 inch to about 3/4 or a little bigger. But regardless, this gun, I'll be honest with you, this gun is just throwing subs all day long like it's nothing, and I am impressed by it. Now, I will say is that I got a little frustrated, man, that I had to get it fixed. But if you shoot enough guns, you're around enough guns, there's going to be issues, is what it is. But Christensen Arms stepped up, they fixed it. We got some data on this gun this day. Now, what I will say is this, is that still getting the errors on about half, maybe 40%, if not half, 40 to 50% of our shots. We're getting errors on the chronographs. I don't want to, but I'm probably going to have to invest in a chronograph that works really, really good. That one that we use in the video, it is right over there. It is a cheap $100 one from Bass Pro. I believe it's a Caldwell. I believe, I don't even really know. I don't really care at this point. I'm about 50% of our data comes back as errors. We I think out of the, I don't know, I probably shot 12. I don't even remember now. I don't have it in front of me. 12 to 15 rounds we shot out of that gun, and we got data on about, I think, 5 or 6. It doesn't really matter. It wasn't more than 6. I'm gonna guess we shot. I'm gonna say we got about half of the data we needed, but that's okay. It's neither here nor there. We at least get enough for some data, and I do know I brag on the fact that we beat the machine. And again, this is the data that Christensen Arms sent us, and this was the group they sent. And per their words, per their documentation, they had a 0.3 inch group. We did just barely beat them, man, and I'm excited about that. This gun has a lot of potential. Regardless, we were only able to do that one time, and that's okay. But the consistent thing is, this gun shoots well under an MOA with the federal ammunition that we have, which, hold on, is this stuff right here. Now, if you notice, it says ELDX right here. It basically takes the Hornady bullet and it puts their magic dust behind it, and it shoots really, really phenomenal. I'm very impressed by this ammunition. I think this is the first. I got a lot of guns that shoot the Hornady. I think this is the first one that actually really like the Federal Premium, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But man, regardless, the gun is shooting phenomenal. I'm excited about it, and just a second. Just dirty. Almost dirty, man. Let me give you a little tidbit on next week's video. We took this thing long range shooting, and man, oh man, it is shooting phenomenal. Give me a second, man. I'm going to show you. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know the distance. You don't need to know anything. What I will say, it was a great day at the range, and we have a lot to talk about with this rifle and the dope and how we set everything up. But regardless, the gun is shooting phenomenal. I'm extremely, extremely excited about it. I just want to tell you guys, like, man, it's crazy because this gun had a huge freaking problem. But now it's shooting great. It's shooting great. Christensen Arms really stepped up and fixed the issue. At least as far as I can say right now, the gun is shooting great. I have no complaints whatsoever. Man, good things happening, good things coming with this rifle. Elk season is right around the corner, man, and I'm excited. We're going to try to go back to the range next week. They should be open again, I believe, if I remember correctly, but I'll look at the calendar again, and I'll shoot the lady a text and make sure they're available. But regardless, guys, I do love y'all. You guys are amazing. Y'all guys be safe. Have a good day. Yeah, I know, guys, I try to be a positive person, and what I'll say is this, is I know someone out here probably needs to hear it. I know I need to be reminded of it sometimes, but remember, no matter how bad things look, no matter how bad of a day you're having, remember this. There's somebody in a hospital right now praying and wishing they had the same opportunities you have right in front of you. Praying and wishing that they had the same opportunities you have right now. Think about that for a minute. We only have so many days left, guys. Make them count. Don't waste a second. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.